Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our beloved lecturer Puan Saliza and my fellow classmates. My name is Nur Syuhada and I am the first presenter. My group mates is Akila Saleh and Azli Masiran. Today we will present about the determinant of price elasticity. Determinants of elasticity of demand means it measures the change in demand of a good as a result of a change in price. In this presentation, we will explain 4 determinants for elasticity of demand. First, availability of substitutes. Second, income level. Third, postponement of consumption. And lastly, habits. First, availability of substitutes. Goods that have multiple substitutes and consumers have easy access to other substitutes. It is more elastic. Substitute goods offer similar characteristics and can be used for same purpose. Consumers for this type of goods are usually sensitive to changes in price and will switch to other substitutes if there are small increase in the goods price. Due to the pandemic crisis, many medical products with different branding are being produced. Even though they are different in branding, they offer similar functions. For instance, hand sanitizer and face mask. In Malaysia alone, there are dozens brands of hand sanitizer in the market. For example, Dettol, Lifebuoy, Icon, and Antabex. Increased price for certain hand sanitizer will cause the consumer to change to another brand. Second is income level. Groups with higher income level elasticity of demand for goods are likely less higher. These groups are less sensitive to changes in price. However, for low-income earners, they will be affected by small changes in price of goods. Therefore, the elasticity of price is highly elastic for the low-income earner. As mentioned in Sinar Harian 2020, price of goods increased due to the panic buying by the consumer during the pandemic. Excessive purchase of goods causing the price of goods to rise, which would affect low-income groups that are sensitive to changes in price. For example, the price of raw ingredients at the wet market like mackerel, chicken's egg, and cucumber increased after the announcement of MCO Movement Control Order. That is all for me. I will pass the next slide to Akila Saleh.
Alright, I will continue with the next presentation. Postponement of consumption. Demand is more elastic for goods, the use of which can be postponed. For example, if the price of bread rises, its consumption can be postponed. Meanwhile, demand is inelastic for those goods, the use of which is urgent and cannot be postponed. The use of masks during a pandemic cannot be put off. Hence, the demand for masks is inelastic. Furthermore, habits. If the consumer is accustomed to some commodity, the demand for the commodity is usually inelastic. This is because consumer will use it even if the price goes up. For instance, a smoker will generally smoke even when the price of a cigarette goes up. That's all from me. Next, Azin will continue the presentation.
Okay, thank you Akila. Now I will continue present on determinants of price elasticity of supply, which I will explain 2 of them, which is excess capacity and gestation and production period. So basically, the price elasticity of supply is the measure of the responsiveness in quantity supply of a product as a result of change in price. As you all can see in the slide, there are 5 graphs with different supply curve when there is changes in price. Okay, move to the next slide, which I will explain more on the excess capacity and gestation and production period. So first of all, excess capacity refers to a situation in which the demand for a company's goods and service is less than its productive capacity. When there is excess capacity and the producer can easily increase the number of output and take advantage when the price is rising, the supply is considered more elastic. For example, before the pandemic, COVID-19 happened, the demand for face masks was at low level. But after the pandemic happened, there is an obligation to wear the face mask, and the demand for the face mask is start to rise, and even the price rises. So the producer can easily increase the number of face masks without rise in cost, and the supply is considered more elastic. Okay, next, gestation and production period, which refers to the growth period for a plant to mature and produce product, or the speed of production period of manufactured goods. And supply is considered less elastic if a seller is not able to meet demand in a short time period due to a long gestation and production period. And if the price rises and the producer able to meet the demand, and the elasticity of supply will be more elastic. For example, if there is a rise in price of cooking oil and the producer are able to meet consumers' demand, the supply is considered elastic. And that's all from us. Thank you.